on.
Get ready to go live.
When do you sneak
on the set? We're rolling.
Oh, God.
Excuse me. Excuse me. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Ain't no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo of Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. How's everybody doing out there today? It's Hump Day here on WRFB and BNN Studios Live,
Where we do something random every single day.
where we don't know what we're doing until we start doing it. That's right. This is a live show. There is no script for this show.
Lies.
Of course. Lies.
Pre-recorded, I tell you.
Did you read your script today?
What script?
I was talking to Zep. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here's
lies.
one.
That's right. He don't have a contract.
I think
either.
if Led Zepp had
Yeah,
a script,
I
it would be put on pants. And we know
Put
that's
on
okay.
pants.
And I lost those, so that ain't gonna happen.
Today is Wednesday, December 6th. Is it?
Something like
It's
that.
December something or other.
Yeah, December 6th,
Yeah.
2017. And of course, yes, there is no script. We're here to talk about what's happening in the news, the latest topics and updates inside Shroud of the Avatar. And don't forget, we're the only show on the air 5 days a week that invites you to come join us right here in-game on the lot. Join us in Discord, or of course, you can hop into Twitch chat and say hello out there as well. Now, of course, Econdas out there. How you doing, Econdas?
He's available.
He's available. Econdas is available. What does that mean?
Well, he's available for a good time. It just costs a couple dollars.
For a good time,
couple
call
gold,
Econdas.
maybe some code.
Prostitute.
Yeah,
Scrota's got some competition now, huh? Okay.
maybe.
And her Scrota's in here as well.
Yeah, he's not saying that. Oh, there he is.
He's actually pointing out another one of Laz's spellings.
One of my typos. That's right.
Another one of his typos.
Where's his body? Where's your body, Scrota?
Yeah, because we know
Body.
Laz would
Body.
never spell anything wrong.
Nope.
For the longest
I
time,
do not have a runic to a Britannic dictionary available. So.
you don't have an English to English dictionary either.
That's right. Neither. I don't have that either. It's only been on the lot since we've been here like that. You're the first person who actually says that, and I mouse over that almost every single day during the show.
Wait, hold on. Over what?
Mouse over
The
what?
sign
Which sign?
sitting right next
What
to you.
sign? What's it say? Do it now.
Sign
The
right next-
Hospitaller sign sitting right there. You know, the one on your lot next to the hot air balloon.
NBN News.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, I mouse over that, and I sit my mouse
See,
there
I've
so
never
people
actually
see that
looked
up
at-
on the screen. Just about every day on the show, and this is the first person who says we got a typo. Thank you. I'll fix that shortly. Although I'm just going to let it sit for the rest of the day, just for the hell of it now.
It's legible.
There, I fixed it for you. I never mouse over that. I'm not.
I know you put a.
It's Jack's slide.
Hold on, I got to see if this comment is public first.
Isn't that Jack's slide though?
Which comment?
Well, I can't talk about it if it's not public. If it's QA, I can't go into it.
But all QA discussions are now open season.
That's
Dev
where you
Plus.
said, Laz.
No, I'm sorry, Dev Plus. I got to see if it's not Dev Plus is what I meant. If it's in the bug feedback forum, then
Cross reference, man.
You mean
yeah.
I logged onto the QA server yesterday and hey, your hit points never updated. So I died.
Oh, fun. Yeah, no, I logged in yesterday and I noticed that they had updated the character. My character was where it was supposed to be wearing what it was supposed to be wearing. All that was updated. And took a trip out to the mines, but there was no bueno out in the mines.
No bueno? No silver?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, I'd log into the mines, fell out of thin air, died. No Rozok. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So it was a normal
So,
day
you
where
sit
you
there.
logged in somewhere and you died. I mean, how is that different than normal?
Working as intended.
Yeah.
Working as intended. Let's see here. Runic.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for that topic.
I
Here it is. I found where it is. Now I can verify whether it's
There's more
game features, wish list requests. That's the one. Let me see if that's the.
waiting on Laz.
Yeah, no, I just gotta verify that.
I do have some bad news for everybody. There was
What
not
is
a stand-up. There is no stand-up.
There is no stand-up.
There is no Chris's blog, but we still have the release 49 inch stuff that's coming along. Pretty soon we'll also have the Q1 schedule.
So this is in the Q49 feedback. So yes, we can discuss this. Let me drop a little link in here because you wouldn't know anything about this topic whatsoever. This will go along with the other topic we're going to cover, which I think we should get into these hot topics first. But let's start with this one: runic letters.
Oh, jeez. Oh no!
Now,
Oh no! They're gonna come after lunch with Laz and Jack. Okay, runic letter decorations, much like the number decorations that we introduced in Release 45. These decorations can be used to demarcate rooms in your inn. Blah 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 blah. I'm not suggesting that people who will use these letters to write profanity on the side of their houses. I don't think anyone here would be that immature. But how will this be moderated? Yeah, I mean, this seems like it's targeted just at my lot.
Well, in the notes, of course, we haven't gotten that far. So, spoiler alert, they will be adding runic letters, apparently. Like the numbers that were recently released, and people will be able to spell out what they want. So, you would actually, I wonder if we could lay out just like regular runic letters, like they specifically cheesy writing.
They also specifically say or cheese wedges. So this is targeted at my.
Where do you see cheese wedges? I didn't catch that.
Elwin posted cheese wedges. It's like fuck you.
I did not see that comment. I read the original topic couple days ago, and I went back to it once or twice. It's like 4 pages now, and I haven't read all the commentary on it.
It's only 1 page for runic.
Oh, I'm sorry. The other topic was
the other topic is several pages.
Yeah, the other topic is several pages.
I'm sorry to say, but
well, what does that signpost say down by the guy buying scrap over on your list?
Oh, buy shit. Buy shit here, sell shit
How
here.
long has that been in game? Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, it can't be done.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's been done for a long time. It's like,
but I love this shit written in runic, cheesy writing. Who but us would do something like that? I don't know.
The fact that people are going to sit there and complain about someone spelling out shit in runic is asinine. I mean, it's one where it's like, what's the rating of the game? Everybody here is
the game doesn't
adult.
even have a rating yet.
It doesn't. The game doesn't have a rating, but since you're already dealing with situations where it's like, hey, you're going out killing things, you're going out and doing other things. I mean, you're going to sit there and complain about everything, and as was said in game, there seems to be a lot of 12-year-old edgelords. But it's one where it's like, you know what? Play the fucking game.
Yeah, well, and it's funny that you say that, because I was just recently reading out there where, when are we going to stop targeting the 40-something plus year old demographic in this game? And I'm like, I don't think people get it. I mean, that's what the real target audience is the people like us who have that spare cash. Yeah. We're not going over to after 12-year-olds to get them. No. I mean, it's cool when we find parents who got their kids into the game, and we find younger members in the community playing. I mean, we got no problem with that. But for the most part, this is an adult-centric community as far as I've
the entire funding model of the game is based off of adult players. It's not based off of children. If you actually look at the average age of most gamers, the average has shifted from that teenager to over 30. So the average gamer age, or games in general, is over 30.
And hey, guess what, folks? Females actually make up a bigger percentage of that market these days than males do.
Yeah.
The old stereotype of the male gamer went out like several years ago, when the females actually started outnumbering the male gamers across the board. I'm not talking genre specific, but across the board, female gamers now have male gamers outnumbered.
I don't remember having to register as a gender.
Well,
you didn't. No, you had to pick.
Yeah, well, how the hell you know what I am?
Well, I know exactly what you are.
Yeah, you don't know. You ain't wearing no damn pants. How do I know? I mean, geez, you got to ask that question.
So I just reported this guy who was talking about how we're gonna police the people who write bad words on signs.
Yeah. Bad word jail.
It says report reason. I said I'm reporting this guy because he is being a pussy and too politically correct. This type of behavior is not welcome in Shroud of the Avatar.
Let the war begin.
The other thing is, remember what happened to Casey? I mean, he was using the name "Sucks to Be You," and he was reported for that, and they forced a name change on him. It's like,
Donnie. Hear that, Donnie?
You end up with these. There are some people that take everything way too seriously, and they reported him for having a griefer-like name. And
hey,
it's
sorry,
like,
sucks to be you if you're dead.
Yeah,
PvP.
I mean,
exactly. And it's like, Casey was not going out griefing people, and he was actually his entire thing was an anti-PK thing. So
hey, I know Richard Queso. He's right over here near the back gate over there. I mean, yeah, I thought Richard Queso was fun. Yeah, I mean,
I really simped it too.
Well,
yeah, I'm sorry, but You got to have a little bit of humor in life
Yeah, I've seen the South Park movie.
and a lot of profanity.
Yeah.
God, South Park. Yeah, there you
A
go.
lot of runic profanity.
But it's one where it's like it's fucking ridiculous what people will sit there and complain about. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. It was, I handed a girl a book that might have had inappropriate content in it, and I was just showing off my wonderful works. And
I invited
was
everybody that
offended.
wrote a book to put it in a chest, and yet I'm going to report it after someone says, "Hey, I put a book in your chest."
yeah, they don't get it. Yeah,
No, it's. I mean, people get offended about everything, and there is no way to appease every single person. I mean, this is one where it's like you actually have to sit there and realize it's like saying I love this shit in runic. Is that trying to offend people? No, it's not. It's not a derogatory comment towards anyone. It is just a statement.
Depends on how you look at it.
What?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Devil's advocate here.
Yeah. And shit is not a profane term, anyways.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Gotta love dick cheese.
Yeah, well, they're gonna say there's a real guy named Richard Cheese. Well,
Yeah.
of course, we know what the intended, Richard Queso was,
Well,
at least.
Yeah.
That's what people want to insinuate. But again, you don't know what, I've seen some of the names of people come in here, and, they all they did was look around their desk and they went, vitamin D.
There you go.
That's my name.
That's what I did. That's what I did.
I looked in the
There's his name.
closet and it was Betty Crocker, so,
Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah,
There
so I
you
named
go.
it Betty Cocker, I mean, just to change it, I mean, yeah.
Oops.
I've seen all sorts of off-the-cuff names in my travels, so.
Cocker.
Well,
And again,
Cocker is a real last name. I mean,
yeah, well, I know,
it's-
what I'm saying? I mean,
it's kind of like what's that town of in
Joe
Austria?
Cocker, man, one of the most famous singers in the world. I mean, you can't, you got to be careful with that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what about that?
Donnie the Pimp Brascow, man?
Oh my God.
What about that awesome town of fucking Austria?
Fucking-
Really?
Which there is a real
Spell
town
that.
in Austria called fucking.
Spell it.
Is that where fuck comes from?
F.
It's a real town.
How's it spelled?
Fucking Fucking.
Get out of here. ING?
Yeah.
That's right. It's not EN.
It's right there in front of you in
I
Discord. That's
I
right.
pasted
Oh, there
it in
it is.
Discord. I
Oh, my
posted it
eyes.
up on my stream. It is
German-
a real town
German
in
pronunciation.
Austria, but it's one where people take offense at everything, and it's one where people need to realize it's like people express themselves differently.
I'd
and
love to live in
just
fucking
a word.
Austria. I tell you what.
It's Fuking. It's Fuking is the German
It's fucking.
pronunciation. Oh, German
I
pronunciation.
don't give a
They-
shit.
The slight problem is the rest of the world aren't prudes like we
No.
are here in the States. Here in the States, everything is so fucking politically correct these
Hey,
days. It's insane.
Well,
okay.
Think of like your daytime or your nighttime TV, where you can rip someone's chest open and rip a heart out, but you can't show a boob.
Yeah.
It's like violence is okay, but sex is not, and we are all
you can have
products of
walking undead zombies eating your brains, but showing a boob,
Yeah.
God
Free-
forbid.
free the
Mostly those religious.
By the
folk.
way, did you
Yeah.
like the video with the boob sweaters the other day? Did you?
I didn't
get a
watch.
chance?
I didn't watch the video, but yeah, I've seen the boob sweaters before. And as far as the tacky Halloween or
Gotta love
tacky
it, man.
Christmas sweaters, and I love the boob sweater. I like boobs. What can I say?
Now, of course, enough of that topic, because again, we can go on and about this topic. Again, we've seen several examples of overkill. We've seen several examples of stuff you just can't do anything about. And again,
No.
yeah, one rule to rule them all: don't be a dick. You don't be a dick in the game, other people won't be a dick to you. Very simple.
Yeah.
Mom said I could be anything I wanted to be.
You know, if you find an offensive sign, don't shop at the shop. Don't go read the sign over and over if you find it offensive.
If which means the in being in lot is going to get reported, and then you know what? We'll go off.
Ooh, Eclipse. Well, come on down, honey.
What's
You
Eclipse?
got a sausage fest going on over here.
She came for dicks.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ciao, gigs.
Yeah. Yep.
Get sexually harassed there.
But next topic of the day, and of course, I was reading this one last night, and I wanted to chime in, but since Jack decided that was something we, should look at, I don't know. You want to start off with this one because
Wait. Which one? The one I posted before the show?
yes, the one from before the show, that one.
The one that came out last night at 10:30. Yes.
Yes.
So there's a question about what Portalarium's response is going to be about stream sniping as the game progresses. So has stream sniping.
What?
And stream sniping is where someone is streaming the game and then someone says, "Oh, they're in a PvP zone or PvP flagged. I'm going to go kill them." And
What? How did they?
yeah.
If you're flagged PvP
Or you're in a PvP zone. Yeah.
Free for all there.
Especially if you go AFK, I'm sorry, you're fair fucking game. Sorry.
It's like as long as people like,
and
yeah,
I don't care about the reference to Twitch TV. It doesn't like it because there's really nothing you can do. Yeah,
no, there's
really nothing you can do
unless you can create a pattern of harassment. And that's not just once or twice, that's hundreds of times.
See, here's the problem with that.
There's no such thing as grieving in PvP.
Here's the big problem with the Twitch TV rules. If I'm not a content creator and I'm one of them snipers, what are they going to do to me? Stop me from watching this guy stream? No.
And
there's no way they can stop that. There's no way that's enforceable. So that's a piece of crap right off the bat.
And it's one where it's like, you know what? If you're a streamer and you're worried about being sniped, there's this thing called delay. You can increase the delay on your stream and just change it to 3 to 5 minutes. So 3 to 5 minutes is what people will see the difference. And from there, it's like, just say, hey, there is a delay on the stream. It is 3 to 5 minutes long, and you can ask a question, and then I can respond to it. But like as you're going through, you can do it. But there's other people that say, hey, I want as little delay as humanly possible, so that way other people can participate. Yeah. And so it's yeah.
So Eclipse is chiming in on that there. And
he's
of
streaming,
course,
he's PvP, he went AFK, has people on his friend list that can see where he's at. And it's like, yay.
Yeah, hashtag triggered. Yeah, I mean, I'm all with you, Eclipse. I'm sorry, and of course, in the conversation here, this conversation, I read the first page last night. It's now 4 pages long. And all I got to say on that is that, as somebody put, there's single player mode, there's friends mode, so that you can't do that, as well as the solutions that Jack pointed out. But there's no way in the world that Twitch TV can enforce a rule like that on just any average Joe.
No,
I mean,
maybe they can. Yeah, they can.
It would have to be another streamer that says, "Oh, look, I'm going to go snipe this person," and they're streaming it at the same time. It's an unenforceable policy, and
it's enforceable. Believe me.
Ooh, Marguerite. I didn't know that. May have to go take a look at that one and
All right.
see if it's good for
Yeah.
tomorrow's show. Apparently, there's a DOD video attached in there someplace. So
Yeah, it's on page 2. Yeah.
okay, again, like I said, I read the first page
Yeah.
last night and I was tempted to chime in on the topic, but again, sorry.
Yeah, it's an old video that was posted by Blake. It's at the top of page 2. But yeah, it even has someone targeting the wrong person.
Now,
and I believe it also stars somebody.
If you don't want people to see your video stream, then don't send it out to the internet.
As DOD is Decibels of Damnation,
silly.
and
You're
they're a
being silly,
guild-hearing game, Marguerite. And DOD is one of the more abrasive guilds out there, or a couple of their members. They rub Portalarium the wrong way. Let's just put it that way. They have very valid claims for the most part, as any gamer does, and they their video guys have a good time. If you haven't seen any of them, go do a search for them on the internet. Is NVCo the one who produces those? NVCo Gaming.
What is this madness?
Anyway, you'll find the link in that Steam sniping link, which is in the QA feedback, so you can go look at it
Game
there
Futures
and
PvP.
follow the links.
Yeah, but there's a video there, and from there, yes, it does have some stream sniping, but it's one where it's like, yeah,
It's about, man.
and
Bro.
the fun part is, like, if you're in a stream and you want to do it as PvP flagged and you don't want people to know where you're at, either don't stream or include that
Cover
delay.
up the bits.
Yeah.
Yeah, several different things out there.
Yeah.
Now I had a lead on another topic, and damn, I squirreled.
Lost it. Check between your legs, and then you dropped it.
Yeah, no, it was somebody else complaining about somebody somehow related to that, and but whatever it was, I lost it. Maybe it'll come back to me. But yeah, I mean, as you do something. Oh, that's what it was. There was another conversation about being flagged PvP and people being able to steal everything you have. Because they are stealing, because you can only steal if you're flagged PvP from another PvPer. And another one of those, mind-breaking concept. If you're flagged for the extra experience, that means you're taking the extra risk and you're wide open. That's why you get that extra experience gain. Okay? I don't want to hear you're crying because you went for the extra gains and now somebody's screwing you royally. Okay, I don't agree with the extra gains just for flagging to begin with, but that's one of the things in terms you accept when you flag, and when you get snagged with it, sorry, either don't flag or don't whine, one or the other.
Yeah, one of the two.
Yeah.
What a concept.
Yeah, what a concept. I flagged PvP and now they're robbing me.
Flag PvP, now there's PvP.
Yeah. Now I'm getting killed. I thought I was just going to get extra experience. No.
Why?
You take a lot of consequences. So, one of the reasons why I have,
You're chicken.
no sympathy for PvPers when shit like this happens. Yeah, because you wanted it. This is what you get.
You
so.
advertised it, and the part of it is an implied invitation for people to come out and PvP you.
Exactly.
When you're streaming as PvP flagged.
Tell
The
'em.
difference is,
Go to tell them.
if you win, hey, it's like you're great and you're happy. If you get spanked, it's like, oh man, that guy sniped me. It's
Desolation.
yeah.
Yeah.
You flag, Laz. We'll show them how it works.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead, flag. Laz.
Yeah, sure. I'll go run right over to the Oracle and do that for you.
No pants. You need to go.
You can flag on this.
You can flag right there.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you know, that's
Get
the
up. In my pants.
classic Scotsman move. Take off your kilts, take off your clothes because you don't want to get them bloody in battle and running naked, man. That's why you
Yeah,
don't
there you go.
battle. Nobody wants to fight a naked dude, man.
Ah, what's up?
Yep.
That's his ass. Here's Laz's ass, his hand, his ring. Look, I got Laz's ring.
Now, Candace, what do you mean have the PvP flag make you invisible by default? I'm
Oh, he's
curious.
talking about the friends list. So the
Oh,
friends list is
Oh no, sorry. You don't want your friends to know where you are. Get rid of your friends. That comes with the territory.
It's part of it.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm playing an assassin as much as I want to take advantage of the teleport system. I won't have a whole bunch of friends that can see me and give me up. You know, trust me. One of those things that crossed my mind was starting a little service of player location because I have a very extensive friends list.
one code of
Selling that
Not
internet
anymore,
is
you
the
know.
highest
Not
bid.
anymore.
It's really not the most
Where's
scrupulous
your
thing in
name?
the world.
one code
So-
I'll tell
fix
you where
that
everybody's
right
at.
Yeah, well, that was the idea. That was the concept. You know,
Trade.
how much is the information worth to you where that person's located right now?
Right there, Laz is
Devil
violating
Dick Darnold.
the D-bad rule, or
Yeah, and again, you know,
D-Bad's out the window when it comes to that.
money-making thought, not something I could do with good conscience. Yeah,
Laz will sell you
Yes.
out quicker than
Yep.
out, yeah,
Like his
selling my
Oh,
books.
yeah, like his mother.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a different story. The books are a different story, but
Friends list ain't for nothing, folks.
yeah, of course, we gotta ask the
Capitalize
question:
on
what happens when the tablet of finding comes into the game? What are they going to do with that? How are they going to handle that? And what is that going to allow or not allow people to do?
Well, it's supposed to just tell you the general zone where someone's at. So I mean, it should work.
So that would be actually a way for people to find that person, whether or not they're on their friends list. Is that what we're thinking is implied here?
It's
Or
once
is
a
that-
day, isn't it? Isn't it only once a day?
Once a Novian day, which is
Right.
basically once an hour.
Yeah, so
So
yeah,
every
I don't
hour
know.
you can look somebody up on.
I don't know how detrimental that would be.
No, it's not detrimental at all. It's one where it's a pledge reward. There are a finite number of them out in the world, and it's one where it's like, hey, that's what it was sold as. And
I've got a couple of them.
I can't see it.
I have a couple as well somewhere.
PvP
in
playing,
one of those
though.
chests on my lot.
I haven't even pulled
Yeah,
mine out.
so yeah, that's today's chat on those topics.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
just-
just see it as
we need PvP. There's not enough PvP. Oh man, I'm getting my ass whipped and robbed left and right. That's not
all my
fair. Sorry,
all my
folks.
shit.
You asked for it, you get it. Yeah, that's what it is.
Right?
And they're just having a field day in chat here. Yes, the doctor is in class right now.
oh, the doctor's in class paying attention to Twitch. Sweet.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
boss, she said, you know.
Yeah.
And of course, don't forget Dr. DJ Eclipse Maiden will be taken to the airwaves tonight, right? There is no change in that schedule this evening. I know at the holidays, people have been saying, hey, I'm not doing this. Hey, I'm going to be missing that. Yeah.
She's preparing for finals. Like,
Oh,
Yes.
tomorrow is Pearl Harbor Day. Look at that.
yeah.
Yes, it is December
Ah,
7th.
Just hit me
And
now.
one of my ex's birthdays.
It's a good day for war.
Exes
Yeah.
birthdays. Pearl Harbor Day. Should include you. Should have been included.
Well,
right
you
there.
know, actually, my mom just came back from down there as she visited the monuments, brought me a couple of little souvenirs I got floating around my desk here. But yes, a day of remembrance.
Yep.
Just hopefully we don't start a new war tomorrow after today's
it's Korea
announcements
next.
overseas.
That's shit. Koreans.
Where are we going to?
But anyway,
next?
Jack,
We have a Rocket Man. What's up, a Rocket Man?
You mean those
cover
release
a couple
49
more
notes?
topics
Release
on
40
those notes. Yeah, we just were scratching the edge. We stopped at the 1 million experience points.
We didn't even
hour.
get into the detail of
Well, I know that. We just stopped at the 1 million experience
I just
points an
refreshed
hour.
the page to get the latest updates in case there's something there, and I forgot where we were at. Was it?
I said 1 million.
Yeah, but I got to figure out where that's at. As I'm scratching the crap out of my legs, because who needs skin on your legs?
What are we reading? What are we reading here? What are we reading?
I don't know what I'm reading. So let me
Yeah.
do a search for million. It wasn't that one. First one. Okay, so we are at the scene polish with the Lost White Guard Silver Mine.
Control points.
Yep. That was in the control point.
You want to give them a
recap of that?
Recap
Okay.
of that so that they know
Release
where
49?
exactly we're at and
Release,
what we're
release
above
49
1 million.
control points are coming back, especially the
Why they left.
endless waves of increasing frequency are back at Superstition Canyon and the Sanctus Spine control points. Those two zones are coming back with their infinite waves, and then hold those control points for several waves, and they'll finally come faster and faster and faster and faster. And that
non-stop.
That is going to
there's
be
nothing wrong with
facilitated
it.
by the introduction of a soft cap on experience that limits experience gained above 1 million per hour. Out in the
Soft
million
1 million
hour.
per hour. Out in Lost White Guard Silver Mine, Understorm Gold Mine, and Broken Echoes Mine, they added a special bonus loot package to the miners in those scenes, which could give you the chance to loot or when you defeat those enemies. So that it's actually good that if there's a miner NPC that he might actually have some ore on him. Yay.
Kill him.
And
Maybe we'll bring back a rendition of Shandy.
No. You want to kill my business even more? I haven't restocked my vendor in like 2 months, it seems like.
Kill your business. That would
It's already devastated.
help our business flourish.
Not even. Only if we knew where Shandy was.
Well,
Out in,
we knew the trick to finding him. That was the key.
yeah, especially when it took 4 or 5 hours of just searching for him. Yeah, that was annoying. Out in Blood River Massacre, new players are going to get some additional help as they lowered the difficulty of the enemies by 30%, and they also lowered the damage done by traps and fires significantly. In Central Brittany, they replaced one of the Oracle confirmatories with an Ori. Yeah. Additionally, they paid for a road rate from the gates to the city center to better indicate where players should proceed when they enter the city for the first time. They also replaced one of the warehouses with an antique sword called Godu.
Well, we're not going to put flashing blue sparkly arrows,
No, they
all the way leading you down the path.
They are. It's
Yeah, hint. Give me a hint.
Out in Hilt Fortress, they added some notes throughout the scene to explain some of the happenings of the past about an adventuring party that attempted to reach the Obsidian Forge. Out in Nightshade Pass, they added smoke and lava to the volcano in the background. Exeter Crag Mines, they added more gold ore nodes to the lowest levels of the crag mines to balance out the removal of gold ore nodes from Elysium mines. Out in Solace Bridge outskirts, the difficulty of the enemies in the scene was lowered by approximately 30% for new players starting the game. The random encounters, they are now adding a 2-stage challenge to some of the encounters. For example, killing wolves in some scenes may draw out a higher tier wolf to defend their pack.
Yeah, this ain't hard. I'll just kill these wolves.
Yeah.
Oops, I'm dead.
Whoops. Yep. And then they improved the I don't know response because, you know what? I don't know about this, but I know about this.
I'm just a kid.
One
of my favorite responses.
It's like, what do I know about anything? I'm a kid. Get away from me.
Classic response on those.
Hey,
but
I still
the rest of them, I don't know.
I still want them to put in
a
grandma character somewhere who includes the dialogue. I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow in the knee. And it must be like a grandmother. It must be a grandmother. It must, just because I think that's wholly appropriate.
Anna.
Yeah. Then let's see, where we at? Then
making an arrow
scene
to
fixes. Bugs. The sun visual effects versus terrain. Volumetric lighting is now disabled when shadows are disabled. So Laz gets his toggle switch for volumetric lighting.
But he gets no shadows at the same time.
No shadows, which actually improves performance.
Which should increase my performance and frame rate, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, just turn your monitor off, and that'll increase it.
That'll increase your frame rate dramatically when your monitor is off. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just turn everything off. It'll look bitchin'.
Then scene flooding. They believe the issue where a scene randomly a scene would not fully load and therefore appear to be flooded because the terrain was not loaded. They believe they fixed that issue. And then
no more big trenches.
No more lots of water to get underneath a map. The Sunless Barrens were delayed. The frame rate increase for performance work will shift towards improving frame rate and reducing hitching during gameplay. Insert all this awesome stuff here. As well as
awesome stuff here.
Asset optimizations. Several assets in the game were either too high poly count or too large of a texture, or made of too many individual items, especially the Lord British birthday cake.
Birthday cake.
God. Bit of detail in those.
Player towns and player housing. We now get clock towers. Or is that a cock tower? I don't know. And the times are going to be synced to Nude Britannia time.
They weren't?
Well, they weren't in game, so I would hope they're synced to Nude Britannia time.
Yeah. And
all the other clocks are.
A village-sized lot or larger.
Wrong time?
Well, it's Nude 30, isn't it? Or if you have DOT. Yeah. There's an ornate version that's going to be added into the store and a craftable version for the game. Runic letters, decorations.
Runic letters. What could you do with runic letters?
I don't know, but somebody needs to...
dirty emails, folks.
Yeah. Somebody.
I don't know. I've got a bunch of empty lot deeds. We can have a little bit of fun placing those throughout the world.
Yeah. NBNN. I love this shit. Yeah.
I love this shit. Lots all over the place. That's right.
Street signs with customizable tooltips will be available to place on your lots or player-owned towns to designate streets. There will be an craftable version as well as the ornate version. The print of the magic elements, those we talked about, were compliments of Themalock as far as the artwork.
Themalock.
And
that's right. Thank you, Themo.
And those are going to be quest rewards for the completing the undelivered mail tasks. So you'll have
give you a real reason to go deliver that mail, folks.
The ornate hanging plants and latest addition to the ceiling decorations is a set of hanging plants, including an azalea, ivy, and sword plant and ornate planters from the add-on store. In release 50, they're going to adding craftable versions of those.
50.
Yeah. Ornate wall mirror that you can talk to. The only mirror decoration was a pledge reward.
An
but now
ornate mirror that you can talk to.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
So,
well, you can talk to it. It's not going to talk back. The only one that
Who's
talks
got
back
the biggest?
is the Baron one. And Clipsy wants everybody to know that she's deco wet right now.
Deco.
It's like
That's all this talk
It's some
about
cornstarch.
Deco.
My kind of girl. My kind of girl.
Yeah.
Cornstarch out.
And we haven't even gotten into the shoes yet, I
know.
tell you.
We haven't gotten to the shoes.
Oh,
But the
man, that's
Ancestor
gonna pop.
Tombstone that you can now customize the text tooltip.
So
that
for
direction.
all of those folks wondering when they're going to be able to get their names, well, that's still another whole
Yeah,
story.
it's all-
Everybody's going to get that.
So while Clipsy's in class, you're trying to make her leave snail trails all over the place.
Hey, well, yeah.
She's gonna pop when the shoes come out.
Yeah.
She can put the phone on vibrate and we'll start texting en masse. I mean,
The POT Island template was polished.
oh, yes. I love this edition. Thank you
Yeah.
very much to the developers for this. And this is sorely needed.
What, they added the fast travel to the boat docks to the secondary island?
Yes.
then-
So the big island out there that we have all the festivities on, now you can just click on the sign, go right to that dock instead of running half world away trying to get to it.
swim through the water. Houses
long
and furniture
swim.
fixes. They have fixed a variety of issues with homes and furniture and other deco. Don't forget, raffle still sucks. Only 20 deeds in total are going to be given out.
And
So
we'll stop at the raffle,
Yeah,
I guess,
raffle still
because
sucks.
you know what? I actually bought a ticket this round. I don't know what possessed me, so
I
we'll
thought
see.
about it.
Then I went out to Murray's site and I realized that ticket sales were highly outrageous this release compared to previous releases. So
Yeah,
that was probably a waste of 15,000 gold.
absolutely it was.
But we'll see. You know, stranger things have happened.
Why don't you just sell
But
us a
of course,
lot?
what's that?
Why don't you just sell us a lot?
Why don't you just sell us a lot?
Yeah, what a concept, man.
There was a guy in Owl's Head yesterday. Where do I go buy my?
Exactly. Yeah, it's going to be a big
don't.
downer. It's going to be a downer. I'm telling you, people ain't going to like that.
Nope.
Keep all the trash out. No.
I keep everybody out.
Again, I can go out and I can show you several places where you can go and buy deeds in game for in-game gold. So I can't say it's really that bad.
It's
right?
available in game. It's available out of game. It all depends on how you do things.
What is it?
I've seen people.
Personal property, the American dream, not
That's right.
not
The
going to
American
happen here,
dream.
folks.
But
Fix
meanwhile,
that.
it's time to move on and start wrapping up today's show. Of course, don't forget you can follow us using the NBNN Shrouded Avatar app available out there in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store. Got all your mobile devices covered out there so you can take the latest of what's happening inside Shrouded Avatar with you throughout your day. If you want to go out and keep up on the forums, there's a handy link for that. If you want to find out the Discord chats and get into some Discord chat, there's a link for that. If you want to shop the marketplace, of course, there's a link for that. If you want to listen to the radio, we got you covered. Want to get some help at Soda Help, also covered. Want to just like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, social media links, and much, much more. The NBNN Daily Britannian, published 7 days a week, or you can check out the daily calendar here in Shrouded Avatar and find out what's happening throughout the lands tonight, tomorrow, next week, whatever it is you're looking to plan. That's right. A lot of events coming up on the calendar. That much I know. A lot of people throwing parties out there. And of course, if you're not on the calendar, we ain't telling folks about it. So Jack's going to tell you just a wee bit more about that right now.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, you tell him a whole lot more.
Okay.
About it.
Don't forget the community calendar is an aggregate of all of the available public calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar that Laz knows about. And that means if you have a Google public calendar, or if you want to start adding events to the Shroud community calendar, you can email that guy at news@nbnn.info, and he'll get you set up.
He'll get you all taken care of. Tell you how you can get your stuff lifted and help you on your way.
Don't forget, all times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time. Don't forget, Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. You can always tune in to Radio Free Britannia and listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to, on a little show called Lunch with
these guys.
Idiots.
Two idiots. I don't know.
More than two.
At 7 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7.
RFB.
At 8 o'clock on Avatar's Radio, DJ Squirrel's going to be biting through the wires. But more importantly than that, at 8 o'clock on Radio Free Britannia, you're going to have your ear holes probed by none other than Dr. Eclipse Maiden.
The doctor.
Yes, as she DJs Unmedicated Schizophrenia Part 1.
I think she's going to have to wash up for today's show, though.
She's going to be washing up. She's
French.
In between shows.
All the way down to the elbows, so that way she can do that hard probing.
No, I was talking about... never mind.
Are you talking about the deco
left her
wet?
in a frenzy in class. Yeah, no,
the deco wet she's going to have to clean up. Yep, that's right. Also, in-game at 8 p.m., you can always join Striker Sparhawks Happy Hour, because you know what? It's Laz's favorite event of the week, because it's also known as
Spend Sparhawks Gold.
That's
Drinks
right.
on Sparhawk.
That's right. Get your virtual drink on someone else's dime. Great place to do it. And don't forget, all great adventures
Sparhawk, he'll fill you up.
All great adventures begin in a pub somewhere. And the final event of the evening is also on Radio Free Britannia, and that is the Record Room. And that's our community calendar for this Hump Day, December 6th.
Hump Day!
In Shroud of the Avatar.
Shroud of the Avatar.
Yes.
That's right. Of course, again, don't forget all sorts of great stuff happening. Not everything is posted on these calendars, so don't forget to go check out the forums, ask around, find out what's going on. Check your friends list. If you see a whole bunch of people hanging out in the town, usually that's a good indicator that something's going on, folks. Usually, yeah. I don't know about you, but that's how I find out where interesting stuff's happening. Of course, that's a reminder.
Where is everybody at right now? Oh, I see lots of people on Owl's Head. I should go to Owl's Head.
Lots of people hanging out in Owl's Head. I don't know why.
And a lot
Those
of people
two idiots must be on the air again.
Yeah.
I think that's us, isn't it?
Let's see. Yeah.
A lot of people in Elysium Mines. I guess they really want the silver.
Yeah, well, with those announcements of all the changes upcoming, I'm sure people are going to be squirreling it away, doing all sorts of other stuff with it, because, and then you're going to find out there's going to be a glut of it on the market 3 months from now when they realize that that change won't come for a little while yet, but we'll see how that all happens. But meanwhile, I got to remind you, you are watching Lunch with Laz and Jack. Me and this guy over here, and we're here to bring you the latest news and happenings right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. Don't forget, if you want to come join in, it's easy. Go to nbnn.info, click on the connect button in the Discord box there. You can download the app directly off our website. We got a handy link for you as well. You can type in your web browser discord.me/nbnn. That'll bring you in on the web app. Or you can join us in chat on Discord. Come right out into the lot, hang out, ask questions, and join in on the daily happenings here. Don't forget Master of the Forge going on right now auctions happening on Shroud Marketplace. We'll tell you a little bit more about that. You can support the Airy Fund by going out and supporting and buying those charity items, or airyfund.org, and make direct donations. Coil more wands, putting the magic in your hands. If you want custom wands or staves, contact Arius Coil More here in-game. You'll find them in Discord throughout the week. Scrota's music service. It's Scrota. It's music. And he's going to wear his floppy hat as he services you.
Flopping around.
Canyon Mining Company wants you to come check out Market Road out of Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove offering up all the crafted materials you need to get your craft on. Located in the Quell region, right next to the town of Exeter and the Exeter mines, and a hop, skip, and a jump from the newly changed Elysium mines, upcoming next week. RelicsByRill.com. Snug Harbor rocks. RelicsByRill.com for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. If you're looking for t-shirts, hats, patches, drinkware, you name it, Relics by Rill's got it. And of course, if you want to save a little money when you check out, mention us, promo code NBNN, and you check out at RelicsByRill.com. You'll save 10% off your purchase. WRFB bringing you great news and events happening throughout the week, like our show 5 days a week. Eclipse Maiden tonight, Nurse Justin tomorrow, House of Omen late nights on the weekends, Sarah and Andar later on tonight as well. Can't forget them. I know they're the quiet ones of the crew around here. Of course, Wake Up New Britannia every Saturday morning. Arius Coilmore doing the GMC Top 20 every Monday. All sorts of great happenings right here on the in-game radio. And last but not least, ShroudMarketplace.com. Proud supporter of the Airy Fund, getting those charity auctions out to you. And Jack, you want to tell the boys and girls a little bit more about it?
Charity auctions benefiting the Airy Fund. Go to ShroudMarketplace.com. Click on the auctions tab, and then you can see all 32 of the charity auctions of the developer as well as player crafted items. You can get that stuff while it's hot. And don't forget, those auctions all end on random times on December 16th. So make sure that you are going to bid often and bid early. And
that's right. The bidding war is on for many of these items, as you will see that there are some really modest bids on a lot of these items out there. And of course, we expect it to get a little bit more heated as we get closer to the 16th. So don't forget, if you want to get in, keep an eye on those auctions.
And don't forget, like, there are about 85 different player vendors registered on Shroud Marketplace. Every single vendor is responsible for maintaining their own inventory, setting their own prices, and you can be just like Mr. Gab, who just turned around and added a bunch of ore, or MG Unity, and it's like, if you're looking for iron ore, you're looking for other things, you can go visit different player shops, and you can find and buy all kinds of stuff related to Shroud of the Avatar, from accounts to game gold, crowns of the obsidian, all the way to artifacts, pets, tamed pets, all the way to services. Those are available on ShroudMarketplace.com.
Satyr Stinky Sewer Shop still got a promo going on?
Yes, he does. There is a coupon for Satyr Stinky Sewer Shop. If you want to help him polish the living crap out of things, you can always use the coupon code CRAP and save 10% off of Satyr's Stinky Sewer Shop's items.
You want to polish the crap off of those? Yes, that's right.
That's
crap
right.
out of them? Yeah, well, I guess it's how you turn, yeah.
Yeah, and
how you word it.
It all depends on what you're doing with it. Don't forget,
polish the crap out of them. I don't think they realized what they were actually doing. They're polishing the crap out.
Yes. Well, Satyr Stinky Sewer Shop has an in-game vendor right next to the sewers in Brittany Alleys, I believe.
And it gets a little stinky over
Yeah,
there.
so-
Central.
So he does have to polish the crap out of everything. Don't forget, anything and everything game related, including services, just like Scrota's music service, where $5 gets you,
Anything you want.
including Scrota. Or if you're looking for some help with some mining, you can always contact MG Unity for that. If you're looking for some Power Hour stuff, you can always contact Maliki's Power Hour or Armelian's Gold and more for an adventure boost. If you're looking for some deco help, you can always contact Cheese Side and Writing by Wolfdom Shop.
Cheesy writing.
Draugr does an awesome job. Or if you're looking for an in-game wedding, there's some dude that you can always contact who's got a wedding
That's
package
right.
available.
This guy, weddings and more by Laz. Not just weddings, but a whole lot more. And of course, if you need more than a wedding, you need a guild party, you just need a big chunk of land. Hell, you need a whole town to take over. Got plenty of places for you to choose from. Different layouts, different, you name it, we've got it. That's all I'm going to say. But meanwhile, it's about that time of the day, and it's the saddest time of the day.
That part where we have to thank the most important people around here.
That's right. We got to say goodbye to everybody for today and say how much we love them because, we just can't do the show without them.
That's
that
right.
time of the day.
Thank you
That's
for
right.
hanging out with us in Discord. Thank you for watching out on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on Radio Free Britannia. We couldn't do the show without you guys, and we do it for you guys. So thank you.
Right. And of course, don't forget, you can join us back here tomorrow for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy wild happenings, the latest hijinks and shenanigans right here on the NBNN lot. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.